Hey guys, my name is Samantha and I've been following the Lord since 2013. And a little bit about me: before I said yes to Jesus, I was an addict. I struggled with drugs from 12 years old till I was 25 years old. And during that time, I was in a dark place. I had my daughter taken away from me. I was in abusive relationships, involved in prostitution, jail. I was in and out of jail up until I was 25 years old. It got to a time where I was tired, and I knew that if I didn't change my life in some way that I was gonna die. And it wasn't until I went to jail and I got sent to a holding tank for 40 days all by myself, and all they gave me was a Bible. I'm gonna cry.
Okay.
The Lord met me in that cold, dark cell. And showed me in the Word that I couldn't serve two masters. That I was gonna love one more and hate the other. Because there was a time in my life that I was selling drugs and I was going so fast. And He just met me where I was at. And after that, I knew that my life was never gonna be the same anymore. Instead of doing 25 years in prison, God opened the door for me to go to a rehab facility for 6 months. And during that time, a lot of healing took place in my life, and my mindset was shifted, and I experienced the love of Jesus for the first time in my life, and it just changed my life completely. I started to learn how to pray, and I started praying for my husband to come back into my life, and God did that. After I got out of rehab, the Lord opened a door, and I was able to strike up a conversation with him, and in time the Lord showed us that we were meant to be, and we got married, and life started. And it hasn't been perfect. There's been a lot of ups and downs, but I can never go back to the life that Jesus pulled me from. And no matter what happens in life, good or bad, ups and downs, I will serve Him for eternity, because I know what it's like being in a hopeless place and not having Jesus. So I'm been serving Him since I was 25. I'm 37 now, and it's been the best decision that I've ever made in my life. I didn't join the team. I was called to this team, because if it was up to me, I probably wouldn't be here. But I answered the calling that God has placed on my life, and it's bigger than I've ever could have imagined or dreamt of, and I'm going to continue following that calling no matter what it takes, because I love the Lord.